remember the most is when I wrecked my bike. I had just gotten a bike for Christmas, and it had rained, and I slid out, and the bike handle hit me in the eye, and I got a big old black eye. But try to think most memorable. I don't know. That's hard to say. I've had so many. I mean, just what I remember most more than anything is just growing up with all my family and waking up in the morning. Josh, my brother Josh, and I were about a year and a half apart, so it was, we were like twins. Growing up, we could never stay still on Christmas Eve. So I don't know. I guess that's what it is. I'm trying to think of what my favorite Christmas memory is.
Hello.
Yeah.
You have a baby coming.
Yeah.
Congrats on that.
Thank you.
What are you most excited about sharing with a baby, a child growing up about Christmas?
Yeah, I think of course the traditions. This will be my first kid. We found out we're having a little boy, so really excited. And my wife was already asking if we should get him a stocking. He doesn't come till February, and I was like, you are truly nesting on a different level right now if you want to give the baby a stocking that isn't here. But I'm not sure what she decided, but I can't wait, honestly. I mean, it's funny, in my mind I'd always pictured having a little girl. I don't know why, and then now that I know it's a boy, I'm just trying to think of all the little things I can kind of teach him, and it's going to be interesting to see if he's like me or more like Cassie. It'll be fun to see, but definitely, Christmases for a musician are the time that you probably get the most time off, and you're at home, and so those are going to be, that's going to be a time I'm sure I cherish the most, with my family.
Awesome. We're going to go to Christy from AP.
Hi.
How you doing?
So is this the first time that you're going to be on the Christmas special solo without
Yes.
Hillary and Dave? And
Yeah.
are there any nerves going up on that stage by yourself?
You know what? It's a song that's actually off of our Christmas album. Robert just asked me if I wanted to do this. The funny thing is Hillary's here tonight with her little sister and mom. It was funny. She came backstage and was like, "Oh my gosh, you need to come up and sing with me on this." Because she, her little sister, they really want to see Pentatonics as well, and everyone. I don't know. Hillary's just so supportive of what I'm doing right now. I think it's just so cool. But yeah, this will be the first time, especially for a Christmas thing. But other than Jimmy Fallon the other night, this will be the first kind of TV performance as a solo artist. But it's a song I know pretty well, so it should be pretty fun.
I know we're all in the Christmas spirit here,
Yeah.
talking Christmas things, but one question I would like to get from you is a look back at Wednesday night, the awards
Yeah.
night. You obviously were very excited.
Man, I love music, and I love when when real true musicality wins out. And Chris Stapleton, the funny thing is in that room you could feel it, that every artist in that room, they know what Chris Stapleton is and what he means to music. I feel like he just hasn't reached critical mass yet, but we all know in this town and are intimidated and blown away by the guy, and pretty much every artist has been either written with him or heard him sing or touched by his music in some way. And so we feel like he's always been our little best kept secret, and here's his chance to reach the masses. So it was just electric, and I don't know if it would have been just as the same without Timberlake, but either way, I think it would have been just a huge moment for him. And Timberlake just kind of brought this almost like this hype man to it when he was singing, and it was an electric feel. It was amazing.
Awesome. And to the far back and the right.
Sorry, hi, Aidan from RT in Ireland. There was a bunch of us coming out in the car here this evening. We were all trying to figure out which was our favourite album or which artist was our favourite album. It was Peggy Lee or whoever. Have you got what's going to be the first on the turntable for you for Christmas? What makes
For Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm trying to think. Gosh, I love anything like Vince Gill and Martina McBride. I don't know, for some reason for me, my wife, she's a giant. Like Martina McBride is what she grew up listening to Christmas. So in our house, it's always that. My generation, I think it was all Martina McBride and Vince Gill Christmas. Yeah.
I wonder if you guys swap gifts in Lady A and what you've given each other in the past.
We do. Gosh, I'm trying to think of what we give each other. We've been together 9 years. There's no telling what what we've given over the years. I'd have to go back and remember. Hillary's a really good gift giver. She's really thoughtful for sure. I've got to admit, my wife usually takes over those duties, and I think the same thing goes with Dave, that his wife usually takes over those duties. So I'm kind of one of those guys, like, right when I give the gift, and Hillary, she goes, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much for this." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm so glad you enjoyed that coffee maker that I picked out."
Very nice. And Tanya, right here, you're right.
Right here.
Where are you?
What is
Oh, there you are.
your favorite Christmas gift you have ever received?
Man, this is going to sound cheesy, but probably the opportunity to actually make a Christmas album felt like the biggest Christmas gift, honestly. I mean, that's one of those things as an artist, you know, to get to a point where your label kind of says, "Hey guys, we think y'all should make a Christmas album, and we think it'll," I don't know. I remember we all looked at each other, we're like, "Man, we've really made it." That the label said, they want y'all to go make a Christmas record. So that's definitely up there. And I'd say gift received is hard to remember that, but I know the best gift I've ever given was I got engaged that day. I proposed to my wife on Christmas. Very cliche, I know. I thought I was being so original. I remember too. I was like, "This is gonna be amazing, man." And I put it all the way down at the bottom of the stocking. She reached, down and found it. Very cheesy.